everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's super exciting to be here. My name is Sharon Gugi. Oh my god, it's been a minute since I was here on my channel, and it's such a delight for me to come back to speak to you, my amazing community, my amazing viewers. So it's how many days to the end of the year? I think it's about 10 days to the end of the year, and it's so crazy to think that 2024 literally started the other day, and it's already time to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Insane. So I was really thinking about coming back on here and doing even just one video for 2024, just to share some of the things that I have learned in this year, because I feel like for me this year has been very eye-opening in so many fronts, and I think it's the same for many people. I've had so many conversations with people about how this year has been for them, lessons they have learned, and I thought I should come here and share some of them with you. So number one, this year I have been working fully remotely. I know it's very exciting for me and for many other people who really are looking forward to getting a job that's either flexible, hybrid, fully remote, because of the flexibility that the job comes with. And I think for me, working remotely has really taught me a lot of lessons. Like number one, the importance of being a dependable and reliable person. Because the reality is you cannot work remotely and be productive if you're not a dependable and a reliable person, because literally we work with trust. When you're working remotely, you're working with trust. You're working with people who have decided that they trust you and they trust your word when you say you're going to deliver something, and they fully wait on you and they fully give you the anatomy and the liberty to do that. So that's the first thing I've really learned. It's very important to be a trustworthy, a dependable and a reliable person, because that way you're also able to build credibility everywhere you go. And the other thing I always speak about is your brand. And you see, your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. And the way to establish your brand is through credibility. It's through trustworthiness, it's through reliability and being dependable, because that way people can vouch for you, people can speak great things over your name even when you're not in the room. The second thing I have learned is also about the power of a personal brand. I have cued that in the first thing. Having a personal brand is very important because it helps people be able to connect with you on levels that can open doors for you where nothing else can. You know, a personal brand is also what do people know you for? What kind of content do you post? How do you speak when you get into a room? How do you relate with people? How do you connect? How do you make connections with people? That's how your personal brand is built. What kind of dressing do you know, how do you dress? How do you walk? It's those small things that help you become relatable, such that when people see you from afar, they can literally know that it's you who's walking into a room. And having a personal brand is very important even when you're trying to grow in your career, because every person wants to be associated with great things. Even organizations want to be associated with great things. And the more that you build your personal brand, the more it shows that there's an affinity towards you and towards the value that you bring in every space that you walk into. So even as you're getting into the new year, please be intentional about trying to grow your personal brand, and your online presence is one way to do that. The other thing I have learned this year is the importance of slowing down. Oh my God, that has been really crazy. Learning to slow down, learning to breathe in, feel every moment, experience everything, sit with your emotions, and really just live. You know, I feel so many times we are literally always on this rat race whereby we are trying to catch on to the next thing. When you've made the first move in your career, you're already thinking, oh my God, what's the next big move I should make? You're always literally on the move. So many of us never get to experience the beauty that comes with slowing down. And I think for me, working remotely has forced me to slow down, to really be in the moment, to be present in everything that I do. And that's been the most beautiful thing I've gotten to experience this year. And even as I'm looking forward to the rest of my life, I am so intentional about being very present in everything. I'm intentional about slowing down. Even in the way I speak, in the way I walk. Literally, it's those small things that actually make a difference. I usually walk so fast, so learning to literally even feel my steps when I'm walking, to breathe, has been so amazing. It's really taught me that life is about the moments. Life is not about the things. Life is not about material stuff. It's not about traveling, and it's about moments. It's about people. It's about taking that breath. It's really about feeling everything that you get to go through, the good, the bad, the ugly, the happy, the exciting. Literally, that's what makes up the life of a human being. So slowing it down is very important. And even as we're getting into the new year, I hope that we can learn to slow down, that we can learn to feel, okay, it's January 1st, 2025. Whatever feelings I'm feeling today, let me feel them to the fullest, because tomorrow will be a new day and I will never get to experience yesterday again. Then the other thing I've learned and I've been very intentional about is really just self-care and self-love. And I have also learned that it's different for everyone. Whatever self-care and self-love means to you, do that. As long as at the end of the day you're making steps towards that, that's the thing that matters the most. So for me, it's taking care of my physical health, working out. I started cycling this year. That's been such an amazing hobby that my partner and I have been doing, and it's been so refreshing, so relaxing, such a great moment to be outdoors, to connect with nature, to connect with God. So that's really been good for me in terms of self-care. And also journaling, whatever it is for you, make sure you do a lot of that. And even as you're getting into the new year, please don't forget yourself. Don't forget how amazing you are. Don't forget that you cannot offer the best to the world from an empty cup. You have to fill your cup first, even as you're trying to fill other people's cup. Then the other thing, and my final thing, is don't worry, be happy. Literally, laughter is a medicine. It's a medicine to the soul. It's such a great way to just be okay, to feel better. I've learned that life is never that serious, and it's always important to find a way to laugh, find a way to enjoy your moments, to experience laughter with people, to love on people. Just learn that it's never that serious. I promise you. This thing that you're worried about, this thing that you're stressing about right now, probably next year or even next week, it won't matter as much. So even as you're trying to figure out what battles should I fight, what should I do, always remember that it's really not that serious. And at the end of the day, please keep chasing your dreams. Please keep going after the things that set your soul on fire, because life can be as long and as short as it can be. Whatever that means to you, make sure you live your best life today, tomorrow, and every single day that you're above 6 foot under. Please make it the best day of your life, because at the end of the day, none of us will come out of this life alive. So we had better make the most out of it. And the other day I saw this quote that was saying, we only live once, and if you live well, once is good enough. So I really hope that you're living your life well. I really hope that you're really doing the things that make you happy, the things that make God happy, the things that make your loved ones happy, and just living unapologetically. Thank you so much. I'm really hoping that in the new year, I'll get to do more of such content with you and really just connect with you. So thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas and a happy 2025.